He's coming.
How you doing today?
Good, sir. How you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Good. My name's Robert Collin.
Yeah.
You probably know what I'm here for, maybe?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay. The first thing on the list is Constable McDougall was going to show me proof that I was on Crown land.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can, yeah. Just hold on a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
This will be your location here. And all this is all Crown. And this is accurate to within less than 10 feet, so.
Okay, so this part is all crowned?
Yes, sir.
So this is not?
This is not.
This is not. So this is not very far, actually, from where I'm at, eh?
I think there's about, if I remember correctly, I think there's, if it's measured out, I think it's 100 and some meters, I believe.
100 meters.
I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, I could certainly get it for you if you really so desired, right? But
that's that first little spot. I actually thought I was here, eh?
Yeah, okay.
In this piece of property here,
yeah,
eh?
Yeah.
Because there's like a little clearing here.
Okay.
And I thought that I was actually up on the other side of this clearing, eh?
Yeah. No, that's where she comes out. And this is done to survey grade. So.
And that's GPS marked at that location, right where my tent trail.
GPS marked at your location and then brought back and put on our GIS system, which is very accurate. And like I said, this is of a survey grade quality, right? Like I could go to court with this.
Okay.
Type of
Yeah,
thing, right?
I understand that.
Yeah.
And you understand what my issue is with Mr. McDougall, eh?
No, I don't actually.
So what's your protocol for issuing vacate premises notice for being illegally on Crown land, eh?
Usually what we do, if it's an owner unknown, we post it.
Post a note on it.
Right? So if it's an owner unknown, we post a note on it.
Okay.
And that person has 60 days from the time that it's posted, whether that person's been there or not.
Absolutely.
Time to remove their items.
Okay.
After the 60 days, it all becomes property of the Crown. So we become owners of it, and we will remove it as we see fit.
So if I am on Crown land, how long do I have to? Because the way they explained it to me is that I had to take everything with me when I leave that night.
No. My understanding, and again, I wasn't there, right?
Right.
But this is how, I mean, Officer McDougall's cutting you a little bit of a break, okay? Because he's giving you an opportunity to get your stuff out of there.
Absolutely.
Technically, he can charge you right there for occupying the Crown because he has enough evidence to back him up that you've been there for quite a significant period of time.
Okay, and like I said, that
Right.
I thought I was on.
No.
The map that I have clearly shows that I'm on somebody's land called McMullen.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And that's what I thought.
And so based on that information, he's allowing you time to
And I understand that. The issue
vacate,
I
right?
have is the Gestapo tactics he used to issue that vacate.
You know, I mean,
It does, sir. Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to argue the tactics, okay? Because I wasn't there, and it's your word against I wasn't there, right?
It is not, though, my word against that constable. They all have video evidence. There's at least 3 of them that were shooting video of the situation. I know for a fact that there's a video from the beginning of when it started.
Who took the video?
You know what? I don't know because I don't know anybody's names.
You talking our guys?
Yeah, none of your guys declared who they were.
Yep.
Nobody said any names. They circled us up there like a SWAT team, man.
Yep.
They come in like a SWAT team and circle us.
Again, let me back up
All
a little bit, right? Again, you got to look at the circumstances from our end.
Okay.
We've been investigating this for quite some time, right?
Okay.
We've seen a lot of weaponry used. We see evidence of weaponry being used at the site of the campground, okay? For us to go in there, I mean, you know, we're on high alert. I'm not going to lie with you, right?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to lie. We don't know what it is. Are you there growing marijuana? Do you got...
The thing is, they come in 2 days prior to me being there, even to knowing that we were there.
Yeah.
They've been into that site before.
Oh, they've been there.
Yeah,
they've been there tons of times.
Absolutely.
Because they're trying to make contact with the owner.
They did a search of the whole area.
Yep.
All right, and they knew that there was nothing illegal going on there. Okay.
Don't know that.
No,
I mean, there's a bag there with a bunch. You know, I was there personally.
Right.
There's beer cans with bullet holes in them. There's a bag there that something's been shooting into. It looks to me like an arrow. Those are all.
Oh yeah, well yeah, absolutely.
Those are all signs that a weapon is being used.
I was target shooting up there all the time.
Those are signs that a weapon's being used, right?
Constable McDougall knew. Well, he didn't know. He speculated that was me up there. All right. So he's pulled me up in the system. He knows that I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're breaking the Crown Land Act.
Yeah, absolutely. And I understood that. I posted that.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand that I was breaking the law.
Yeah.
Right. But as a general rule, the population, we all break the law, man. People say that we don't, but we all smoke within a 12-meter distance.
Oh, yeah.
We all don't signal sometimes when we turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My thing is the use of force. How much force is warranted and how much of a show of force is warranted to post a note on somebody's property that says vacate on Crown Land property.
I mean, there was no use of force used. Right?
There was a show of it. 4 to 6 armed officers.
A show and a use are two different things.
Okay,
right?
Absolutely.
I mean, I can guarantee you that if it would have been an RCMP matter, if the RCMP looked into the Crown Lands Act, looked after the Crown Lands Act, they would have had the emergency response team there.
Yep.
Right? They would have had a lot more than 4 conservation officers, right?
The funny thing is, there was 1 or 2 that I know for a fact, at least 1 that I know for sure, that they came there to talk to the young fellas that had the camp there. You know how many people showed up? 1 officer knocked on the door and said, you guys need to move this camp.
No. And I mean, again, and I'm aware of that one as well, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that one there, I mean, that's the way it did go down. We had a call that those people were at the camp. We had 1 officer available, and he went up and dealt with it.
Yep.
Right? In this circumstance,
that Constable McDougal specifically said the reason that he was targeting me because of what I posted on social media site. He specifically said that.
Well, and if he did, I can't argue that, right? I wasn't there to...
And I mean, he tells me during the conversation that he knows all about me. When I talked to him yesterday here, he says he don't know me. So which is it, sir? Either you know everything about me or you don't know nothing.
Again, that's a conversation you had with him that I'm not privy to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm saying is that the circumstances... we had evidence of weaponry being used, right? From an officer safety standpoint, due to the location, response time of backup, et cetera, et cetera. Yep. It was decided that we had ample staff.
You made that decision.
No, I didn't. No.
Who made that decision?
That decision was made among them at the time.
At them at the time, eh?
Right. So that decision it wasn't made by me, but for their perspective, from an officer safety perspective, they went in with 2 vehicles and 4 people.
Yeah, 4. Right? That was all there was, 4, because I got video footage of 5. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But you know what? If they thought there was going to be an issue with an officer's safety, I think the best thing it would have been to do would have been post the note. So to keep everybody safe and there would be no hostility towards anybody.
But how do you know when you're going in at that time that somebody's not going to be there to post that note?
Well, you don't.
Right? So there you go.
You don't, but I mean, you can watch the piece of property and know who's coming in and out. They knew my routine. They knew I was there every couple of days. And it's not like I hid it. I posted up and down. I've got videos all over YouTube, and what I was doing, and I shoot videos for YouTube all the time. I've got a channel that I do and I post that stuff all the time. It's not like I kept it hidden.
No.
And I figured that if I was on Crown Land, that they would post. And like I said, I thought I was on somebody else's land.
If you want me to post it, I'll post it.
Oh, no, you don't have to post it. I understand that what he said was a verbal contract between the two of us for me to move it in 1 week.
Yeah, I mean,
and I understand that.
You're getting the better end of the deal, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I appreciate that. And like I said, I made an honest mistake. Like you said, 100 meters. 100 meters in the wrong spot.
Yep. I mean, you picked a nice spot, nice clear, nice opening, nice level ground, and
there's been a camp there for years. And like
you get access to water. I mean,
my family's been up in that mountain since 1905, man. We go back a lot of generations up there, right? It's a long time, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been hunting and fishing up there since I was 5 years old, and I thought that it was a legal piece of property that belonged to somebody else.
No, and that's understandable, right? I mean, not all, it's not like you walk in the woods and there's a sign that says, "Oh, you're on Crown Land." Right?
No, absolutely, and it's hard to find information on that.
Yeah, it is.
And the only map that I come up with showed me that it was. And I mean, I have heard, can I have a copy of that?
No.
Can I have a copy that shows me of something, or how do I go about getting information on where Crown Land is and not?
That you got to go to the land registry office
down in Halifax.
Or there's one here in Truro.
There's one here in Truro.
Yeah.
Where would that be?
I believe it's at the. It's now where the new Service Nova Scotia building is, up in Truro Heights.
Willow Street, up that way.
Well, it's not on Willow anymore. It's now up in behind the Irving.
Okay.
Yeah. That's. I think that's. I'm pretty sure. I can double check. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're up in the new Service Nova Scotia building there, up in Truro Heights.
Okay, cool. I appreciate the information and thanks for helping.
No
Thanks
problem.
for your time, mate.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
You know, I'm sorry that it was a hassle for everybody, because that is absolutely was not my intention, eh?
No,
absolutely.
I mean, we're, you know, I mean, it's, like I said, we got a job to do.
We all thought we were going to jail, eh?
Yeah.
We all thought we were going to jail.
And it's unfortunate you felt that way.
Wow. Man, when you storm in like that, it was crazy, eh?
Yeah, I know, but if you did our job and you seen it from our perspective.
Oh, you know, I understand how your job is, and I know it's dangerous, man, and I know what you're doing.
Perspective, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we're not on the pavement, and our response, you know, with an RCMP officer, he gets back up in seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't, right?
Yep.
You know, we're there to fend for ourselves, and you know, I mean, you know, I apologize if you feel that you've been, you know, unjustly done or what have you, but
well, I just felt really intimidated, like I was being bullied. Eh?
You know, like I said, I mean, you know, I apologize for that, but you know, I just sit back and take a look at it from the officer's perspective.
Oh, I have looked at it, and I understand, and I've agreed with people posting on it and talking about it. I agreed. I mean, you guys got a hard job.
Yeah.
I agree with that, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, there was 3 or 4 different ways that could have been handled.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.
Yeah.